Hello, it's your boy Out of Characters here with another video. Today we're gonna be playing an entirely different game. I've been playing a lot of this over the past like 3 or 4 weeks, I think. It's Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. It's a game you can get on the App Store for any phone. It's basically a simplified version of Yu-Gi-Oh! If you've never played Yu-Gi-Oh! Before, I don't know if I can help you. I can explain it a little bit. But if you do know how to play, I'm sure most of you have like played it growing up or at some point. We're gonna be playing some ranked PvP today using a deck that I built, and I'll show you the deck before we hop into it. I've been using it a lot. It's the deck that I've been working on building since I got into the game actually. So we'll go into our deck editor, look at our stuff. So the deck that I have built, it's a ritual deck. And if I record more of this game, I'll probably show off some other ritual decks that I built because I really like the idea of ritual decks. This one is based around 2 cards. We got our Ganondorf, King of Destruction, and our North Wemco. And these 2 cards they're both rituals cards, they're both 7 stars, they're both ultra rare, which means they're pretty hard to get. Everything in this deck is actually pretty hard to get, which is unfortunate, because it means that this deck actually is not complete. It's not what I want it to be. I want another copy of each of these cards, and I have been getting very unlucky in the draws that I've been getting. So what this deck does though is it's a ritual deck, which means most of the deck is centered on getting one of these 2 monsters on the field. And they both do some different things. So Garlandorf is kind of like, he nukes the field, he takes everything out, and it adds to his attack stat when he is summoned. So the nice thing about him is we have the Power of Dark skill, which means we get a free Yami field spell when the game starts. So when Garlandorf is summoned, his attack goes up to 2700, which means that it's just the same as some of the other defensive threats. If you didn't know, his effect, he destroys cards with defenses that are lower or equal to his attack, and for each card he destroys, he gains 100 attack when he's summoned. So he can take out a Blue Eyes White Dragon when he's summoned with the Mountain Field spell up. So he's pretty useful to have to clear out opponent's monsters and go straight for a direct attack. North Wemco sort of complements him. She is a monster that when she's summoned, she can pick a few targets, and as long as those targets remain on the field, she can't be destroyed by card effects. So she's useful in an entirely different way, because she's very tough to kill once she gets on the field. You can't use Yomi Ship or Mishizure to take her out. So Garlandorf is the more offensive partner, and North Wemco is more defensive, and they're both useful in different situations. Supporting these 2 cards are a ton of other monsters that I have. We have Senju, which basically lets you add a ritual card from your deck to your hand. We have Thunder Dragons, which are going to be our main ritual summoning material. Their effect being when you discard 1 from your hand, you can draw 2 other Thunder Dragons from your deck. So it also thins our 20 card deck a little bit. Deck thinning is another thing I wanted to include in this deck to get our rituals in our hands more quickly. We have 2 Blue Dragon Summoners, and what these guys do is when they're sent from the field to the graveyard, you can draw 1 normal monster. I think it has to be a spellcaster, dragon, or warrior, from your deck to your hand. So we got 3 Rogue Dolls to pair with the Blue Dragon Summoners, as well as Rogue Dolls being a pretty good 4-star beater under Yami. And we have Jin, Prognosticator of Rituals. So this is kind of a weird card for this deck. I mean, it fits, but most decks that I've seen don't run it. I like it because with Jin, you can summon either of your 2 rituals with any other monster card. You'll never be in a situation where you have 2 monsters and you can't summon your card. So his effect is that when you use this monster as like material for a ritual summon, that ritual monster, whenever it deals damage to an opponent, they actually have to discard a card from their hand. So it sort of reduces the number of options your opponents have. He's nice for that. He also can serve as ritual material from the graveyard. If you banish him from your graveyard, you can use his 3 stars towards your ritual summon. So you can actually use this guy to ritual summon twice if the need arises. Oh fuck, wait. I added, okay. We only want 1 of him, because if we had 2 of him, we could be in a situation where we can't summon. We have 3 rogue dolls for just a normal monster that we can summon easily. We have 2 Wonder Wands. Wonder Wand synergizes with Blue Dragon Summoner, with Rogue Doll, and with North Wimco. So it's a double, has 2 effects. If you equip it to a spellcaster, it buffs their attack by 500. But you can also discard Wonder Wand and the spellcaster that it's attached to draw 2 cards. So this is nice because if you use it with Blue Dragon Summoner, it actually gets him into the graveyard, so you can draw 2 cards and then add 1 normal monster to your hand. These 2 are the 2 ritual spell cards that you use to summon the rituals up here. I'm not going to explain. They have other effects, but they don't come into effect very often, so I'm not going to explain what they do. And we have the Piece de la Resistance, 2 mirror walls, probably the best, maybe the best trap in the game at the moment. So what it does is you can activate it, and your opponent's attack is then halved when you activate it. And to keep it up on the field, you have to pay 2,000 life points per turn. Which, I mean, it originally looks pretty bad. It doesn't look like a good card. But having the option to actually have it on your field is pretty nice, to be honest. Because it means you can decide whether or not you want to get rid of it or keep it up for the further protection. It's not really a surprise. A lot of people expect Mirror Wall, but it's good protection for your ritual monsters if they get changed into defense position by like a Windstorm or a Sphere Karibo, something like that. So we've already gone on long enough explaining what this deck does. We're gonna get right down into the news. I'll save it, and we're gonna go fight some people. So I'm actually, if you're unfamiliar with the ranking system, it's sort of like it goes bronze, silver, gold, platinum. So I'm at the highest level of gold right now. I was hoping I could get into platinum this session. Oh, that is the wrong place. That's the card shop. So we'll go into the PvP arena. We'll select ranked duels. So we're gold ranked 5. I think we need to win 1 or 2 more duels to get into platinum. So let's ready up. Search for an opponent. We'll see who we get. So there are a few different meta decks that people play a lot in gold and platinum that I'm expecting to go up against. One of them is the Mecha Tsunami deck, and the other one is the Rex Raptor deck, which is a beatdown deck centered around dinosaurs. So we're going first. That's actually not so great for us because it means we get 1 fewer card on our first turn. Let's see. I usually play this on my phone and I have the settings turned down. Okay. Let's see. So we didn't really get a great hand. It isn't terrible. We drew 2 Thunder Dragons, which is bad because it means we can only thin our deck once with them. So we'll activate that immediately. Put that into the graveyard. Draw another Thunder Dragon. And I guess the only thing we can do is we can summon our Blue Dragon Summoner, and we can put our Mirror Wall into, can set that face down. And I guess we'll just have to end our turn here. We'll see what he plays reactively. We won't really have a lot of options if he actually takes out Blue Dragon Summoner, so we might have to Mirror Wall it to save it. Sets a trap. So these decks tend to run stuff like Mishizure, which destroys cards when you destroy one of their monsters. Also, Order to Charge is common, which means if they destroy a normal monster on their side of the field, they can target one of your cards and destroy it. I think he knows about the Mirror Wall. So we're gonna just leave it alone. He's probably waiting for some sort of way to remove it, to be honest. I'm not gonna attack him, because I'm also afraid of his face downs. Okay, so he has one of these. I think this creates like a monster. He might be using it to like summon a monster. Because he could tribute these two and get like an 8-star monster out on the field. I don't know how many Raptor decks run that. So we'll just end our turn.
It's my turn.
See what he does. We're not too afraid yet.
Go, two-headed King Rex.
Yeah, all he has are like shit like this. So with Mirror Wall, he can't really get over our Blue Dragon Summoner, and even if he does,
I end my turn.
it'll just give us a Rogue Doll to use. Alright, we got our Garlandorf in hand, which means that we just need the ritual that goes with him. This one actually goes with North Wemco, so we're playing this really passively. There's not really much we can do at the moment, since he walls us. And he's probably going for whatever, like, removal card he has to get rid of the trap.
I set a card face down.
To be honest, if I were in his situation, I would just bite the bullet and, like, try and... Yeah, alright, he's gonna go in and attack.
Ourselves a battle.
Which is bad for me, which means we can't stall anymore. He's gonna trigger the Mirror Wall, which, I mean... We might want to keep the Mirror Wall up a second turn, to be honest, and pay the life points. Just because if we don't draw the card we need for Garlandorf this turn, it'll be nice to have a Mirror Wall, a bit more protection. Let's see what we got. We got Rogue Doll. That's not good. So we're gonna pay the life point cost. We're gonna normal summon our Rogue Doll. And we're gonna take out his thing. He might have like reinforcements or something, but it doesn't really matter because if we lose a bit of life points, we don't have enough to pay for another turn of Mirror Wall. Windstorm. That's not good.
My trap activates.
Does he have... Okay. Well, I mean, he can't kill us because we have Mirror Wall up still, so...
I ain't even broken a sweat. My turn.
So basically what has to happen is we have to draw a thing. The ritual for Garlandorf, or we're fucked. Or we could draw North Wemco, or we could draw Senju and summon North Wemco, and we'll be fine. We'll just have to see what happens. I mean, he can kill Blue Dragon Summoner. Oh,
My monster attacks.
that's fun. But he can't kill anything else, so it's not too scary. Get another Rogue Doll into hands. Now the problem is, if we don't draw the thing we need right now,
End of my turn.
we're kinda fucked. And that's what's bad about this deck. Okay, Ritual of Grace. Well, fuck me. Okay, we might be able to hang on one more turn, depending on what his face downs are. If he has like a Mirror Wall, then, well, rip. But if not, it's fine. So we'll change that to attack position. We'll put one of these down to pretend that it's another like Mirror Wall or something. Maybe he'll be a little careful. Okay. Can we kill this?
Check out my face
Order to
down.
charge. Well, fuck me.
Activate a quick play spell.
Okay. Well, if he draws a monster, we're basically screwed. Or if he has one, isn't. He probably does, yeah. There's no way he doesn't. Okay, so this is probably a game. Unfortunately, so the one change that I wanted to make to this deck was that I wanted to add a second version of like second Garlandorf, second North Wumpko, because it's a little underpowered if we don't draw the things that we need. So that's kind of a big issue with this deck. We lost it. Okay. I just want to be there, man. I just want to get there. Didn't get lucky that time. So we'll go for another duel. I was actually on a winning streak before this, so I think we'll probably need to win 2 duels then to get into platinum, which is a little unfortunate, but that's sometimes just the way it is. We can prevent this. Oh, we have the same icon. We can prevent this guy from getting into platinum. Going first again. No justice, absolutely nothing. He's got the Pegasus mat, which means he grinded a lot in the last event. Okay, this is it's a decent hand. We got another mirror wall, so we'll set that immediately. We'll use our Thunder Dragon to get 2 more back. And we can't really do much else at the moment, so we'll set our Jhin. The thing about Jhin is it's still useful in the graveyard, so it's not really a waste if we don't get the initial ritual summon with it. One thing about this deck that I like is a lot of the things like pay dividends. Like they're still useful even after they are killed off the field. Like Blue Dragon Summoner gives you 4 stars that you can use to ritual summon back when it leaves the field. Jhin you can use in the graveyard to summon, and it even gives you a perk if you ritual summon with it. Okay, he's got Amazons. I haven't actually played any against any Amazons yet. Switcheroo. He's got a more than 20 card deck also, which is sometimes indicative of somebody who hasn't played very much. But this is the first Amazon deck I've seen on a player ever since I played this game. So we'll just let him kill our Jhin. It's alright. If we draw a Rogue Doll, Blue Dragon Summoner, we can take this out. Unless he has like Karibo or something, but I'm not too worried about that at the moment. Let's see what we get. We get Senju. Oh, that's like better than I could have asked for. Okay, so we'll summon our Senju immediately. Activate his effect. Senju's great because he lets us search out whatever ritual card we want. So let's grab that North Wumpko. We have the ritual card for her in our hand already, so we can proceed to just summon her. So we're gonna summon North Wumpko. Usually I would use both Thunder Dragons, but in this case I'm only gonna use one, and I'm gonna use the Jhin in our graveyard, just because it's so nice to have the hand discarding effect. Unfortunately, we won't be able to make use of that this turn, because I think this monster's effect that this guy has prevents him from taking battle damage. So Jhin's effect is only procced when he takes battle damage. That guy takes battle damage. So we won't be able to help or make him discard his hand, convince him to send his cards to the graveyard. What's also nice about this is we have the mirror wall, so we can be fairly confident that he will not be able to kill North Wumpko very easily. Get into battle, take this out. Hopefully he doesn't have Karibo, but if he does, it doesn't really matter too much. It looks like he does. Yeah. He's got the Sphere Karibo. Not too concerned about that. We have Mirror Wall to protect North Wumpko. So it'll protect North Wumpko from any monster attack up to 2,800 attack points. Punk. I used to play this on my phone, so I really dislike the character voice lines. It sounds a lot more like shit talky. He's got a card trader. I wonder what he's looking for. If this is an Amazon deck, it might not be. This might be a relinquished deck. Cause he's definitely searching for something, but like, I might just let him kill my Senju, to be honest. I'm not. Yeah, he doesn't try and kill North Wemko, which, I mean, that's fine with me. So we're gonna go for Blue Dragon Summoner, get him out on the field, and we'll change North Wemko to attack. North Wemko is also good because she can safely take care of face downs like this one. If this is like a Yomi ship which kills whatever attacks into it, North Wemko won't be destroyed because of her effect. So we can feel a little bit safe taking out his face down. If it's like 4-star Ladybug or something, then I mean, I guess that is what it is, but it's Hain. Well, fuck. That's pretty bad. Because it's gonna send our Wemko back to hand. Which means we need to wait for the other ritual to get her out onto the field. So Wemko's immune to being destroyed, but Hain doesn't destroy cards. So it's kind of a shame. However, if we draw the ritual, we could summon Wemko again. So I guess it's just a delay. Second mirror wall, always nice to have. We can set that, I guess. Mirror wall is actually, I got lucky because I've been resetting the pack that it's in to get another one. To get some of the other ritual cards. So getting a second mirror wall was pretty useful in most decks. It's kind of a staple card. He's got Bubonic Vernon, so he's definitely stalling and searching with a card trader, which makes me kind of believe he has he has some kind of ritual. Relinquished is the most inconsistent ritual because you can only have 2 copies of Relinquished and 2 copies of the ritual that it has. So he's getting another Bubonic Vernon. He might be going for a tribute summon. I've never seen somebody like activate it unless they were about to summon a monster. But we have 2 mirror wall down, so unless he can get rid of Blue Dragon Summoner somehow, we're not too concerned with it yet. He does have 1 fusion monster, so he is tribute summoning. We'll see what he goes for. He has Colossus. I used to run this in one of my decks. It's on the whole, it's worse than Machine King, so I don't know why you would run it, but it's okay. We can use one of our mirror walls to get rid of it. He doesn't have any like reverse, or he doesn't have any counter traps down. So this mirror wall is gonna go off. He's gonna get taken out. Take a little bit of chip damage, which is nice. Let's see what our draw is. Got another Blue Dragon Summoner. That's pretty alright. We're not gonna pay the cost because we have the second one face down. So I guess we can go straight for his life points. Unless he's rich and has like another Karibo, we should be pretty safe to go in. Vermin's gonna die. Doesn't look like he has another Karibo. One kind of tip about this game is whenever the opponent has some sort of like trap, there'll be a pause where they can decide whether or not they want to activate their trap or card. So if they have like a Karibo in their hands, the little hourglass will turn when it's our turn. And if you can see that they have no traps on the field, you'll know that they have a Karibo. He's definitely searching something out. He's not getting much luck. We don't, if it is relinquish, we don't really have anything that expensive on the field. So I'm not too concerned. And if he leaves us alone, we can go for the kill next turn. See what he gets back. Some kind of trap. The only thing that could really stop us, oh, well, I guess more things can stop us now. If he has Windstorm, then he could prevent our whole attack. If he has Mishizuri, he can kill one of our monsters. But honestly, we get a Rogue Doll. That's not the worst thing. We can summon that. And assuming that he has nothing like good face down, then we can probably just close out this battle here. But obviously he could have something good. So Yomi ship, not too afraid of that. Rogue Doll is gone. Oh, so he's gonna Mishizuri something. He had both Yomi ship and Mishizuri. Okay, well, that means we'll have him at 50 life points for next turn, so I'm not really even that concerned still. Well, even if he has relinquished, if he takes 1700 damage and is left with 50 life points, we can easily just kill him. We have a Rogue Doll in hand, so not too concerned yet. Kinda, the music's like heating up. I'm not used to the sound, man. It's weird. It's a weird thing to have. Okay, we'll see what he has. I think I'm gonna play this without sound next time. It's hard for me to like concentrate. He's got this. So it isn't, I still am confused what his deck actually does. Like, cause we can just flip our second mirror wall and he's dead, so kind of a scumbag way to win. We haven't actually summoned the ritual monsters. I guess we got Wemco off. One thing that we could have actually done that game is Wemco's ritual card, when you banish it from the graveyard, it prevents one ritual monster on your side of the field from being targeted by card effects. So if we had activated that when we tacked into Hain, we could have kept it on the field, which would have been nice. So I guess we'll do that for next time. He was pretty highly ranked with that deck too. I don't know what it did, but that doesn't really matter. We're gonna go for another one. Hopefully this will be the one where we can actually climb into platinum. Hopefully we can get lucky with our summons. Okay. When we're about to gain a rank, it says win and you'll gain a rank. So first turn again. It's got the Dark Magician Girl playmat. Alright. Not a bad hand again. It's always nice when you get some normal monsters that you can summon straight off the bat. This ritual deck does tend to have situations, like all decks do, where you can't really build anything. Like where you don't have enough cards to summon rituals, but you don't have any normal monsters. That's why about a third of this deck are monsters that I can just summon straight from my hand, because I don't want to get in those brick situations. Okay, he's using Switcheroo. Let's see. He doesn't have any fusion monsters. Switcheroo always makes me think rituals, because I have a Switcheroo ritual deck. I don't know for what other reason you would use it. It's got a lot of traps. It could be that not all of them are traps and he's just trying to smoke screen me. I don't have any like trap or spell removal, so there's no way I could even like take out his real trap if he had one. That's another weakness of this deck. We can't really get rid of his back row in any way, so it is what it is. We'll attack into him with our Blue Dragon Summoner, If it's a Yomi ship and we lose him, we get to search a card out. It's Kaiser Seahorse, so it might be a Blue Eyes deck. He could be Metal Morph. Well, fuck. Well, fuck. Okay. We can't actually get over that. So we'll just have to end our turn. If he summons Blue Eyes, we do have the Mirror Wall in the back, so that much is nice. And I believe that if he uses Metal Morph on us, I don't think it'll be enough to kill through Mirror Wall. Oh, he is relinquished. Okay, well, on the whole, it's not that bad. He could be both Ritual or relinquished and Blue Eyes. Yeah, it looks like some kind of Ritual beatdown deck. We're gonna take a lot from this. We're gonna eat a fat hit. Okay. See what he takes. Yeah, we could be in a bad situation here. We're gonna probably have to pay the life points on Mirror Wall. So he's gonna attack into it with that. Hopefully he doesn't have what's it called? The one counter trap card that destroys traps. Metal Morph. Yeah, it won't kill through Metal Morph. Okay, well, we'll see what we draw. The best draw would be Senju, because then we get another Mirror Wall. Ugh, that's not that great. We'll pay the cost on this one. Just because with 2 Mirror Walls we can stall for a little bit longer. But we're just gonna have to end our turn here, because we can't really take out Relinquished. Even if we could, I mean, it wouldn't be that great. If we can get another monster on our side of the field, we can 1-2 combo into him, depending on what his face down is. He's got D-Spell. He's gonna take out, oh. Yeah, so he takes out that. So then he can take our Blue Dragon Summoner. That's not that great. Woof. Not good games, unfortunately, today. Yeah, no rituals. No Garlandorf. That's rip. Okay. Alright, well, let's get rid of Mirror Wall. Yeah, 0. Okay, well, we gotta just end our turn. This is a rough game. I don't want this one to be the last one. This is very sad times. Switcheroos again. Let's see. We'll see what he gets. He wants another monster to finish me. I think he got it. I think this will kill me. So, we won't even activate it. We'll activate it. It doesn't really matter though. Ugh, see, the problem with I really wish I had the other two, because this deck doesn't fare well without the ritual cards. And there's no better way to search it than what I have here already. And obviously it's gotten me like fairly high. We just haven't gotten lucky with our draws. That's where the consistency of having like 2 copies really takes effect. So we'll play one more. I don't think we're gonna be getting into platinum off this recording. So that by itself is kind of a shame. I was hoping that like people with alright decks had already cleared out of gold. But we ran into a dino deck, we've run into 1.5 relinquished decks maybe. I don't know what the first Bandit Keith guy was doing. We have a Spellcasters? Spellcasters. The spellcaster matchup is kind of weird. We go first for the umpteenth time. So we don't have any mirror walls. We can of course summon Jin. And screen a card, pretend we have some sort of trap. We want to keep our ritual card safe. Wonder Wand isn't as important. Most people don't really blind D-spell into cards, especially if he thinks that we have a spellcaster deck. Obviously with Thunder Dragons, like it should be pretty obvious that we aren't running like conventional spellcasters. We didn't have a Rogue Doll to lead or anything to show that, no, we really do. We are spellcasters. See what he sends out. He's got a Element Soldier. Okay. Rogue Doll should actually have more attack points than this thing if we can get it out onto the field. So I'm not too concerned about it. Especially with our equip card face down. And having Jin in the graveyard obviously isn't bad. So we do draw a Rogue Doll, so we can normal summon that out. So here's the dilemma. We can activate Wonder Wand, we can get a bit of an attack boost, but if he has like a Mirror Wall or Mishizuri or something, it's kind of a waste. So we're gonna actually activate Wonder Wands. I think we should still have more attack points than like Dark Magician Girl. So I think I'm just gonna end my turn, play it a little bit safe. I'm afraid of his face down, to be honest, because I don't want to lose all my board presence. He's got D-spell. That kind of sucks. Because then he might be able to kill me with Dark Magician Girl if he has it. Maybe I should have just attacked. See, it depends. Sometimes defensive plays like work out. It's what you should go for. But it's got Sonic Bird. Is this another Relinquish deck? Oh, please no. Please don't be another Relinquish deck. I don't think I can take it. Synthesis spell. There's a new one. It's a Lycanthrope. I haven't actually seen a deck like this. And we're gonna just get fucked. I win games at this, I swear. I can't prove it's good. That's a shame. He's sacking both of them for Lycanthrope, it seems. So I think if this thing destroys a monster, it does like extra damage to my life points. 2400. So that's why I had to get rid of the thing. So yeah, in this case I should have attacked or just used Rogue Doll up for should have just used the Wonder Wand effect. But like, it's easy to say that in retrospect when I have no idea what his deck does. Like, I was afraid he would summon Dark Magician Girl, North Wimco, so we can't do anything. So we're just gonna fuck me. It's so sad when stuff like this happens. Cause I was winning a whole bunch of games this morning. And I just wanna like I just wanna win, man. Don't we all just wanna win? Okay, he can't kill me this turn. So that's nice. For each normal monster in your graveyard. He doesn't have any normal monsters. Alright. Mirror Wall. Not enough to save us, so we'll just go for the surrender. In that case, he just got luckier than me. He got his rituals. I didn't get mine. I said the last one would be the last one, but this is gonna be the last one. That's 2 losses, man. That's... I can't have that. I can't lose more than I win. How do I prove that I'm a professional? Like, I think, I do believe that this deck will be a lot better with the added ritual cards. It's just that they're so hard to get. Okay, well, this might be the climb to gold 4, so we finally get to go second. So, that much is nice. Second's better because you have another card in your hand for your first turn, so you have more options. This deck is obviously all about card draw power. So we get 2 Thunder Dragons again. Not the best. He's got the gay fish. Alright, well, let's go. We got Blue Dragon Summoner at least, so that's pretty nice. Alright, so you have to be wary about... This is a dataless deck, which means he can summon a monster potentially at any time, which will nuke the entire field. But at the same time, we can't ignore, like, the field. So, I'm, like, hesitant on whether or not we should summon our Mirror Wall yet. I'm gonna say no at the moment, because if he plays dataless, he can't kill us, and if he plays another fish, he can't kill us. And we get a rogue doll that we can protect with Mirror Wall. Big wave, small wave. So he's going for dataless right off the bat. I'm more than okay with that. Oh, he's got Sujin. Let's see. During if... Okay. Not too afraid yet. We're gonna take some damage, but it's not over, because we do have the Mirror Wall, we have Rogue Doll. We know that he can't pull off the dataless combo. Well, if he has a second big wave, small wave, if he draws dataless, he might be able to. But not at the moment. So we could get Garlandorf, Rogue Doll. Well, shit. Set Mirror Wall. I don't think this card is attacked. Yeah, so if we don't attack that, we're actually okay. So we can take out his other thing. So he won't be able to summon dataless unless he has big wave, small wave. He's got Karibo. Well, fuck. Oh my god. Alright. I think we're still okay for 1 turn. He shall draw. He's got the fish. Okay, so we win if he doesn't attack with Sujin first, but he does. Oh my god. It doesn't even let me surrender. It's like... I don't know when the time is to throw in the towel. Like, I got all the way up here with this deck. It's just, here we haven't drawn any ritual cards. Except the one game where we were able to summon Wemko. I want to end on a win. That's like the objective. But sometimes you just can't. I guess this will be for sure the last game. If I lose this, then we're done. It's a Raptor deck. He's on a losing streak too, it looks like, so we got friends. Yeah, that game we lost because I don't know. The double Thunder Dragons didn't help. Alright. Well, no double Thunder Dragons. So we'll activate that straight off. Thin the deck a little bit. We have no dino counters, no like Wonder Wands or Mirror Walls in the starting hand, but we can normal summon Blue Dragon Summoner. We might want to set him actually. Yeah, we'll set him this turn. And we'll end our turn.
My turn is done. My turn.
See what he has.
I draw a card.
Probably like Crawling Dragon or
I set a card.
Two-Headed King Rex.
I set a card.
Got some traps, it looks like. Always fun to deal with. Urabi. This card isn't very commonly run. We could have actually taken this on if we had Rogue Doll on the field.
Attack with Urabi.
But it's okay. So, searching Rogue Doll will give us a little bit more chance of drawing Garlandorf. Not too afraid yet. I'm saying that like I'm assuming that I'm gonna be afraid soon, because the thing about this deck is, you're right, it's very luck based. If you don't get the draws in the beginning, and you don't get them during the game, there's not much you can do.
It's my turn. I draw a card.
Okay, Wonder Wand, actually pretty alright. So, fuck. I don't think I'm gonna attack into it. We're gonna normal summon one of these.
I summon a monster in attack position.
He might have equips of his own, which is kind of a shame. But, oh shit. Oh man. Here, let's what the fuck happened? Oh, I clicked on the thing.
I've been fossilized. I win.
Well that is that is a win. But man, it can't be the win. That can't be the win, man. This is gonna be the game that never ends. Alright. Last the real last one for real. It's the last one. I think I clicked on like a Game of War ad, so I'm sorry, I'm not a shill. Okay. We got Yayo Emperor with the Joey deck. It's got 30 cards, 25.
Here I go. I'm bringing the boom.
Finally.
Let's duel.
My prayers have been answered.
Promise that you duel me. Duel.
We got both in first turn. But we're not going to summon them yet.
Here I go.
We're gonna lead a little conservatively. Garlandorf, it's nice to have monsters on his side of the field for Garlandorf to actually use.
I draw.
See what he has in response.
I set a monster face down.
He might not even have anything big enough to get over Rogue Doll.
I end my turn. It's my turn. I draw a card.
Okay, Thunder Dragons, pretty nice. So now we can summon without destroying our Rogue Doll. Even though Garlandorf will destroy it anyway. Alright, well, I gotta delay it. I can't give in to the instant gratification of summoning him.
Here we go.
4-star Ladybug of Doom. Maybe I just should have.
My monster's effect activates.
It's alright though.
No one messes with Joey Wheeler.
No one messes with Joey Wheeler.
My turn.
See what he has. I mean, we didn't really need the Rogue Doll since we just got the Thunder Dragons out of the deck. So we can use those for summoning.
I draw.
If he has like a beater, if he has Karate Man, please don't have Karate Man. You can he could kill me one turn if he has Karate Man with the special equip card. I've been so afraid that every time I leave my field bare like this, that somebody will use the Karate Man OTK on me. Karate Man has an effect that doubles his attack points to 2,000 for one turn, and you can put an equip spell on him that lets him attack twice, so you can kill people in one hit or one turn. He's got Bazoo. Not that scary.
My monster's effect activates.
It'll do like 1900 to me. Even if he has the equip, it's not gonna one hit kill me. And we can just summon Garlandorf next turn. Ugh, this has been a pretty depressing live.
Battle. All right. You asked for it. My monster attacks your life.
Okay, well, deals a bit of damage. Not concerned because we have Garlandorf in our hands. Every time I feel like I've said, oh, we can do either. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I think in this case, Garlandorf is the way to go. Because, then his trap is less scary. If he has a monster on the field and we destroy it, he could have Mishizure or Mirror Wall. But if he doesn't have any monsters, then Mirror Wall or Mishizure won't be an issue. Actually, Mishizure might still be an issue. But, I mean, you gotta take risks. I don't think there's one 100% safe way of getting rid of this. He could still have a Karibo in his hand too, which would suck. So we'll go for the oh, what if he has golden apples? We're doing it. Not afraid. Golden apples? Apples? Apples?
Don't like my odds.
No apples. Okay, that's good. I was so scared.
Here I go.
We would have actually lost.
My turn. I draw.
Okay, well, we'll see what he has to counter Garlandorf.
I set a monster.
Nothing. Straight nothing.
I end my turn. Here I go.
He shouldn't have any Karibos either. Because I didn't see the hourglass last time. So Senju, where were you like the 3 games that we lost? Okay, well, we'll just go for another attack with Garlandorf. We'll keep Senju in our hands to summon North Wemko. Yomi ship. Well, wonderful.
My monster's effect activates.
Not that concerning. We have Wemko in hand, so if we draw like one monster, then we can summon another ritual card. 2100 will put us into KO range if he has a monster with an equip. If he has another Bazoo.
I activate a quick play spell.
Twister. That will also put him in KO range if we draw anything. Not Jin.
Guess my turn's done. Here I go.
Okay, well, lucked out there.
I draw a card.
Got Mirror Wall. Well, fuck.
I set
It seems that neither of us can do anything. Mirror Wall will help me one hit though.
This duel ain't looking too good for me.
It's not looking too good for either of us. Okay, well, just don't have like remove trap. Don't have like Karate Man. Don't have Bazoo.
I draw.
Let me win a game based on this deck's. Like, if this were like any other deck, then I think I probably would already be dead.
I set a card face down.
But it's this deck. I mean, the nice thing about having Mirror Wall is that if we do get a Wemko up,
It's my turn.
she'll be protected for a little bit.
Draw a card.
Okay, Blue Dragon Summoner, perfect. So we can normal summon him.
Here I go.
And the reason why we're doing that is because when we summon Wemko, we can get another Rogue Doll from the deck.
I activate a ritual spell.
Yeah, Senju's pretty useless, so we're just gonna send him to the graveyard. We had to use both those cards in the ritual summon anyway, so it's not like we could have saved one and ritual summoned it afterwards.
Now is the time. I ritual summon a monster.
Alright, hopefully this is the end though.
Activates.
Wemko doesn't actually have any cards to target. That's the first time that's happened. I should have chained Mirror Wall so I could have used that as the targeted card. but I have never been in a situation like that before.
Time to battle.
Maybe this will be enough.
I attack
So
your
he got
life
like
points directly.
mirror wall. Oh, he's fine. Okay. GG. That'll be the end of the live.
That's right.
Road to Gold 4, I guess it is.
I win.
Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all on another video.